Penny Pinchers, welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone's having an amazing day. This is your Glamorous Penny Pincher Shalomie, and today we are going to decorate the built-ins, or the bookcase if that's what you call them. Well, these built-ins have had the same decor for pretty much the entire year. As the seasons change, like in the springtime, I may have added some greenery to it or something, but for the most part, it has stayed this way all year. And today we're getting ready to add some Christmas decor. So if this is something that you're interested in, you know exactly what to do, guys. Just keep on watching. Okay, guys, so here are the items I am going to use to decorate the built-in. I have some reindeer, nutcrackers, and a lot of village home pieces. I have some bottle brush trees here in the front, a couple Merry Christmas signs, and the like. A lot of my items that I use to decorate my built-in, they are like white and gold, as you can see, because my built-in is dark. So if I put anything too dark inside of it, it gets lost. So I tend to go with lighter colors. All right, now that you have seen everything, I'm gonna start by taking all the items out on both sides, do a little bit of cleaning, and then we're gonna start assembling our pieces and putting them together. Now, I don't have anything in particular in mind. You're gonna work with me today. It's a team effort today, so I'm just going to put stuff in, and if it looks right, we'll leave it as is, and if not, we'll, tweak it a little bit to our liking. So come on, let's get started. All right, so everything has been taken down and packed away, and I've cleaned the area. I've left some items behind, should in case I need to use them, like the books, in case I need to use them for elevation or anything like that. I've just left a few items out, and if not, we'll put them away afterwards. Okay, so I'm gonna start by filling in the bigger areas first, and then I will fill in the smaller spots, like at the top and down here at the very bottom. So for this spot right here, I'm going to use the Merry Christmas sign, and then I may put a little bit of light or something behind it to make it brighter once I put it in. I know it looks a little crazy right now, but I'll take you in closer a little later so you can have a better view. So I'm just gonna keep adding things to here. For this spot, I'm going to use this beautiful piece right here, and I'm going to turn them on as I'm putting them in. Right there. And then I'm going to use some of these bottle brush trees as an accent with it. Green. And I have a baby green one I'm gonna put right here. Right. So guys, I'll continue adding the stuff, and then I'll come back and show you what the entire thing looks like. Okay guys, I am all done, and this is what it looks like from the sofa. I have the lights on so you can see clearly. I'm going to take you in closer so you are able to see the different items and how I've positioned them. All right, so we are working from the top down. As you can see, I've used my village homes. On this very top section of the built-in, it's a very small space. I can adjust them, but didn't want to. I have this, I'm gonna call it a triplex right here, like an apartment building. Super, super gorgeous. I left that by itself, and panning right next to it, I have another one, and I used 2 small bottle brush trees for the top. And in moving down, there's a beautiful, beautiful reindeer. I didn't add anything else with this because it just looks amazing all by itself. Guys, the camera is not doing it justice. It just looks real elegant, very royal, just standing there by itself. It needed no additional accents. Absolutely gorge. And then next to that is where I have placed my nativity scene, Mary, Joseph, and baby Jesus. I have placed them on some greenery. This is flocked. Guys, this is like a little candle holder that I picked up last year from Hobby Lobby, and I just sat the nativity piece on top of it, and to the size of that I just added 2 Christmas trees to kind of bring in some gold there. So let's move down. All right, this is one of the bigger spaces in the built-in, and I have added some Christmas trees there in the back. And this beautiful reindeer. I picked this reindeer up last year at Ross. It was silver, and I spray painted it gold last year to match my tablescape. But this is super gorge right here. And I have them elevated on this. It's like a faux book. It's really a fall book. I think it has thankful, grateful, and something else on the other side, but I just flipped it over to the plain side so it doesn't show any of the writing. Of course, we're still grateful and thankful at Christmas time, but I wanted it to just look different in the built-in, so I just flipped it around. Moving over, I have another village home here, super gorge, and I added again a few of these bottle brush trees that I picked up from the Dollar Tree just to add some color and to give it a little bit more depth. And then if we move down, this is where I have my Merry Christmas sign, and this sign I picked up in Burlington. I think I paid like $12.99 for it. Moving down to the very bottom of the built-in, I have another village piece, which is a church, and beside it I have this bell, super gorge. I picked this up last year at Michael's, I believe. It had some holly berries in it, as well as a red ribbon, and I just cut that off and added this ribbon that I picked up at Hobby Lobby just to tie in the black into the space. And if we move to the other side, I have more pieces again with this beautiful Christmas tree, and I picked this up from Burlington. Again, I think it was $6.99. And these, all the other village pieces, the village home pieces, you would have seen in my most recent haul. If not, I will add a card or something, that way you can check that out. So I've added these 3 pieces. Here in the back there is where we have our speakers, so I don't really mess with that space too much. But guys, this is how this side turned out. It looks so much more gorgeous in person than the camera is picking it up. I think it looks amazing. So let's move to the other side. I have a lot of the same items, but I've positioned them differently because I didn't want them to be, you know, too matchy. I wanted them to, the spaces to have similar items, different places, but still being cohesive. So let's move to the other side. Okay, starting from the top on this side, in this small space up here, I have this, it's like a little box that you can put items in. I brought that in because it's black and white. And I have this little apple sitting on top, or it's a cherry or some kind of fruit sitting on top. I brought that in also because of the color. Then if you move over to the other side, I have this sleigh here that was it had real Christmas colors like red, green, yellow, the real authentic Christmas colors, and it was more kind of like a vintage piece. I thrifted it, and all I did, guys, was I spray painted it white to match my decor, and I've added a couple of ornaments in it. Those ornaments came from Walmart. If we pan down a little, I have this this is another faux book. I think I got this from Temu. And I've placed my church on top of it with a couple Christmas trees for that side. The book, if you notice, has blue up here, but if you're standing floor length, you're not able to see the color. So don't be deterred by stuff like that when you get ready to decorate your space. It all has to do with angles. The only reason you're able to see it right now is because I'm standing on a ladder. But if I'm standing on the ground and looking up at it, you wouldn't be able to see that. So just something to bear in mind when you're decorating your space. On this side, I have another beautiful apartment or house or whatever that is, another village piece, which is super gorge. And my village pieces, they all came from Home Goods, if I didn't say so before. And this tree back here wrapped in this faux fur piece, I picked those up at HomeSense. I think I picked 2 of them up at HomeSense, not HomeSense, Home Goods last Christmas. And then we're gonna move down and I'll show you the rest of it. Right, if we pan down, I have the other matching piece from the other side here, and it's sitting again on one of these faux books. So this is what I was talking about when I showed you the other one. This one at the top also has the blue on it, but from this angle you're not able to see it because I'm standing now on the ground. Moving over, I have this reindeer here, this gold reindeer. I picked this up I think a couple of years ago at Hobby Lobby, and I've added a couple of these bottle brush trees. And then this tree back here, it's kind of like a ceramic. It came from Hobby Lobby as well. I think it was like $3.50 or something like that with the 50% off. And then moving down, I have the other single building here, and I have placed it on top of this miniature wreath, as I have on the other side. Super gorge. And moving over to this very skinny part right here, this Merry Christmas sign fits in there perfectly, and this also came from Hobby Lobby. Moving down is the other beautiful reindeer who needs no company because she is bad all by herself, antlers and all. And this beautiful pearl bow at the front, super gorge. And then at the next side at the very bottom, again, that's where we have some of our plugs and our speaker. I've just placed the other Christmas tree and the other bell there just to occupy that space and kind of cover the speaker that's there. Okay guys, this is all I have for you today. Thank you so much for joining me. Please leave me a comment below and let me know how you like the styling of my built-in, and if there's anything that you see here that you will incorporate in your own space for the Christmas holidays. Guys, even though I have put these items in a built-in, if you don't have a built-in, that's fine. You can do the same thing with your pieces similar to this by making like little vignettes. Like this one here could easily be on a table. This also could easily be on top of a surface. So any one of these pieces, I'm just putting it in the built-in because I have a built-in, but if I didn't have one, I would be doing these on like a coffee table, bedside table, my island. So don't let the fact that you don't have a built-in deter you from doing any of the styling that I have created here, okay? Again, guys, thank you so much for joining me today. And if this is your first time seeing my channel, welcome. I truly do appreciate you clicking on this video and would love for you to join the Penny Pincher family. It is real simple, guys. All you have to do is hit that subscribe button below and make sure you hit that notification bell also. That way you are the first to know when I upload new videos. And to all my lovely penny pinchers, you know exactly how I feel. Love you, love you, love you, love you. Until the next video, this is your Glamorous Penny Pincher Shalomie saying bye-bye.